year is 2025. Oasis are back together, Trump's president again, and you can make more money than a doctor selling pics of your feet. With Lily Allen reportedly making £10,000 a month, which is more money than she makes from her music. Though if I'm honest, I'd rather look at pics of her feet than listen to her music. Now, being a person with not only feet, but possibly quite nice feet, I wanted to see if the average Joe could make money by selling feet pics, so that's what we're going to find out. Initially, I was a little embarrassed to make this video, but then I remembered I made videos about circumcision and fart pants. I thought, what the hell? So I grabbed my camera and enthusiastically started snapping away. And if you've ever tried taking pictures like this before, let me tell you, it's no easy feat. But seriously, it's actually quite hard. Switching techniques, I used my camera controlled by my phone, and using this method, I was able to take what I guess you could call some cute feet pics. And now I was ready for stage 2. Finding somewhere to sell these beauties. When it comes to selling feet pics, there's actually a variety of platforms to choose from. You've got Fun with Feet, Feet Finder, as well as other social media platforms. I decided on Feet Finder and Fun with Feet. Now these sites are paid to play, but they're not too expensive. For $5, you can get 1 month on Feet Finder, and for $15, you can get 6 months on Fun with Feet. Now if you're looking to dip your toes into the foot business but don't want to spend any money, you can always create accounts on social media platforms like X, Reddit, or even OnlyFans. Now before I completed my profile, I decided to do a little bit of market research to see what people in my niche were also selling, and it became evident that people were selling more than their feet. They were selling their souls. Souls of their feet? Okay, that is the last one, but they were selling a lot more than feet pics, if you know what I mean. Now, I was going to show you the website, but I actually don't know if I can on YouTube, but that is a good example of how explicit some of this stuff they're selling is on this website. And call me naive, but I genuinely thought it was going to be just people selling pictures of their feet. Now, knowing what I was up against, I felt I had to really get to work and decided to put a bit more effort into my feet pics. I also did some more research, so here are my top tips to help your feet stand out. Different scenes. Shoot your feet in different environments and surroundings. Get creative. Clean your feet, unless you're doing dirty feet pics, which are also a niche. And finally, don't forget to experiment with angles. Popular angles include curled toes, hands over top of feet, exaggerated arches, and don't forget the classic completely naked with your foot somewhere in the shot. And finally, I was ready. I made my profile, uploaded my pics, sat back and waited for the money to roll in. And by the start of the second week, something exciting happened. I'd gained a follower. They hadn't paid for anything, but this did encourage me that I was doing something right. So I continued taking pictures, uploading, and chasing my dream of finally one day selling at least one foot picture. Over the weeks, I got more creative with my photography and kept uploading more and more albums to my profile. Taking feet pics felt natural to me, and I was positive by the end of the month I'd be a full-time foot seller. Okay, before we get to the results, I just want to share a few things with you. Like, did you know that you can buy Feet Finder merch and it's pretty hilarious? T-shirts with logos like MILF, Man I Love Feet, Trader Toes, and my personal favourite, Toes Before Bros. Secondly, it does appear that these websites do have some kind of guidelines you're supposed to follow, as I had a picture rejected. Now before I show you the banned picture, let's quickly remind ourselves that pointing your bum at the camera completely naked is fine, but naturally standing in a puddle with Marmite on your feet is banned. You may also be wondering why I'm standing in a puddle with Marmite on my feet. But when you go to upload your photos, a list of categories come up and food was one of them, so I thought this could possibly be what people are after. This list is also pretty interesting, with categories such as foot dust, Spanish, and my personal favourite, missing toenails. Okay, so now it's time to get to the results, and last night something exciting happened. Not only did I get my second follower, but they also slid into my DMs. Hello, I want to get some sweet content, add me on Telegram or Gmail. Now by sweet content, I assume they meant feet content, so I replied, why not get some sweet content right here? Now I received this message just as I was about to leave a coffee shop, which meant I didn't end up checking my messages again till this morning, where I was unpleasantly surprised. Not only had they deleted the message that they sent me, they'd only gone and unfollowed me as well. What's that all about? So I don't know if they responded to my message and because I didn't immediately reply, they deleted their message, or possibly they were a scammer, or maybe they just got cold feet. But either way, by now you've probably gathered that after 30 days of selling feet pics on 2 websites that I've made a grand total of minus $20. Yeah, I didn't sell one feet pic. And I really thought I was onto something with those underwater pictures.